So this is a common misunderstanding that a lot of people have around naltrexone for alcohol use disorder, especially if someone is using this medication to drink less. If you read some articles online and research papers, it'll talk about how the medication blocks the buzz from alcohol, but it's not really blocking the buzz. I guess it depends on how you would define buzz. So when someone drinks on naltrexone, they can still get buzzed, they can still get drunk, they can still get intoxicated. But what naltrexone is doing is dampening the rewarding effects of alcohol. So drinking is not as pleasurable or as rewarding. It's not like it totally blocks all of the reward. It just dampens it a bit, so that when someone typically repeatedly drinks on naltrexone and their brain isn't getting the same level of reward, which typically when we drink alcohol, it just floods the brain with all of this reward, which is what makes alcohol addictive in the first place. But on naltrexone, we're not getting as much reward. So when we repeatedly drink on the medicine, typically the brain stops associating alcohol as a reward. And when that happens, people find that they crave alcohol less. And if and when they drink, they have more control. But you can still get a buzz. I still got buzzed. I could have a glass or two of wine, get a little bit of buzz. But what happened for me on naltrexone after a while is after that couple of drinks, I would get an off switch. I just didn't want more, really, because my brain wasn't getting flooded with all of that pleasure and reward. So it changes the buzz, but it doesn't block it. It just makes it less pleasurable. And so for, a lot of us who have alcohol use disorder, once we have that first drink, we're already thinking about the second, the third, the fourth. We're kind of chasing that buzz all night long. With naltrexone on board, for me, it just kind of slowed that down. And again, over time, over many months on the treatment, I started to notice this off switch to where I could drink in moderation, have a couple drinks and not go beyond that. But it's still possible to get buzzed, to get drunk on the naltrexone. It's just reducing the reward. I hope that addresses the question.